Begin Self-Publishing, episode number 15. News, affiliates, and Perma-free.
Interested in self-publishing but don't know where to start? Want to get your book onto Amazon? Want to hold your paperback book in your hands? Learn how on the Begin Self-Publishing podcast with your host, Tim Lewis.
There have been a few things that have happened since I recorded the previous episodes. Firstly, there's been quite a big change in the situation in terms of ebooks in India. Flipkart, who are the only major rival in terms of ebooks sales to Amazon in India, can no longer be supplied via the Smashwords service. Mark Coker, who's the guy who runs Smashwords, has written a long blog on his blog about why Smashwords are no longer supplying Flipkart with ebooks. It seems like there was a dispute between Smashwords and Flipkart as to how quickly Flipkart was going to respond to changes made by the Smashwords systems. There are also rumours that Flipkart are withdrawing completely from the ebook market, leaving Amazon as the only game in terms of ebooks in India. Another related change is that Amazon have started to roll out their Kindle Unlimited program, considerably cheaper than elsewhere in India. As you may recall, Kindle Unlimited is their free subscription book service. Of course, it's not free because you have to pay for it regularly, but once you're in it, all books that are on the KDP Select scheme are available to anybody for free on the Kindle Unlimited program. Personally, I'm not sure how these subscription book services make that much money, but for Amazon it's just something they can try because they've got such a huge market dominance. One of the other subscription book services, Oyster, has announced that they're going to close down. They, with Scribd, were one of the two rivals to Kindle Unlimited in the subscription book service industry for ebooks. Interesting, their technology has been taken over by Google, though it seems that Google aren't necessarily interested in reviving it as a book subscription service, but rather as a way of getting hold of the actual e-reader technology on phones. To me, these changes parallel the fact that subscription book services are going to struggle, whatever anybody says, even about Kindle Unlimited. And also the fact that if you've got a large presence of ebook sales in India, a la Ryan Hanley from the last episode, then you might want to consider staying or going into the KDP Select scheme. Personally, I still think it's a bit short-sighted to just limit yourself to Amazon. The one advantage, I suppose, of the KDP Select scheme is you only have to stay in it for 3 months at a time. The other two topics of this episode are affiliates and Perma-free. They're not really related at all, but I don't think either really has enough content to merit its own show. So I thought I'd bundle them together. I'll explain the concept of affiliates more generally first, and then how it applies to authors and people who are self-publishing. Understanding or using affiliates is in no way essential for a self-publisher. However, it does give a way of getting a little bit of extra income on the side when you're promoting your own ebooks or paperback books that are sold through a service such as Amazon. What an affiliate relationship is where you get paid money by a company, usually a certain proportion of the fee of a product for promoting that product. And they know that online that you promoted the product because you've got your own special URL or link to their site, usually with a lot of extra stuff on the end of it, which it tells them that you're the person who recommended that product. So as self-publishers almost always sell via Amazon as an ebook or a paperback book, then if they recommend their own products to Amazon, then they can take the 3 or 4% extra money from that sale if they're the person who actually pushed their customers towards Amazon. You go onto I think it's affiliates.amazon.com site to sign up for the US affiliate. There's different affiliates for each of the Amazon stores. Though for the European ones, if you sign up to the amazon.co.uk affiliate, you get the option to add in all the other European stores at the same time. I'm only at amazon.co.uk and European and amazon.com affiliate myself. I think you can set up ones for Canada and Australia separately. If you log on to it as an Amazon affiliate, you get a selection of various banners and other promotional things you can put on your site, or just plain affiliate links. You have to select your own books or other products, and then when you're creating your own website or own promotions for your site, you can include the affiliate link, and then anybody who clicks through and buys your product, you will get a certain percentage of that sale as an affiliate. In fact, it's not just your own products, it could be any products. And you're not limited to the product that you send people to Amazon for. So, for example, if I gave you a link to my Magpies and Magic book on Amazon, and you click through to it, but you didn't really like the book, or maybe you did like the book, but then you went and you saw this massive lawnmower, and you've been looking for a huge driving lawnmower, and you buy that, I will get the affiliate commission for that as well. So in many cases, you'll get the odd bonus amount of money for other random things that have nothing to do with what you actually sent people for Amazon to buy. If you do want to buy a large lawnmower, then please go to the page of this site and click through to my Amazon link before you buy a lawnmower for a large product on Amazon. One of the other reasons, apart from the small amount of extra cash that you might get from Amazon affiliates for using them, is it gives you a way to track actual purchases on Amazon separately. On the Amazon affiliate accounts, you can set up different tracking IDs and have separate URLs to Amazon with different codes. These are really intended if you've got multiple sites or you've got multiple means of coming through to Amazon. However, they are useful if you've got, for example, multiple ads that you're running at the same time and you want to see how they perform. You can send some people to one affiliate code and other people to another. This is a way of tracking sales based on particular campaigns. This is more useful than you think because there isn't really any other way of knowing where your sales came from. You could run a massive campaign on, say, Facebook or Twitter, buy lots of advertising, and you wouldn't necessarily know if a sales spike you saw was actually to do with that, or just if somebody really famous had recommended your book on television or something like that. This way you can tell if people click through from a particular code that they definitely came from that code and not from some other promotion or just word of mouth or resales or something along those lines. It's not just Amazon that do affiliates. Apple have got their own affiliate program, as have Kobo. You can sign up to as many of these as you can be bothered to maintain. In fact, affiliates are one of the ways that many people make income from their websites across the internet. So if you see somebody slapping a GoDaddy banner on their website, it may be because they're getting an affiliate cut from the income. In fact, you have to be very careful with a lot of recommendations online when they're for big companies with high-paying affiliate programs. In general, most people, I think, only recommend services that they've used or they're interested in. But if you see a juicy affiliate commission lying around for somebody recommending a service, and it's often the case that people will recommend it, even though they've never used it, but they just think, oh, I'll get $100 if somebody buys this program or scheme. I do in general try to just recommend stuff that I've done or used and enjoyed.
You're listening to the Begin Self-Publishing Podcast with Tim Lewis.
The other topic of today's show is Perma-free. This is an expression that's used in the self-publishing world to describe when a book is set permanently free on Amazon. It doesn't actually need to be permanently free. The issue is that as Amazon stands on the KDP interface for ebooks, you cannot set a book as free directly. It only lets you set the price as 99 cents. It won't let you go any lower. This is because of the nature of the Kindle devices. This is because Amazon have got their 3G network, and it doesn't make sense for them to encourage people to have free books on the Kindle devices. It is, however, possible to get your book as free on Amazon. There are two ways of doing this. One is to go into their KDP Select program and set your book on a free promotion. This only lasts for a few days. The other option is to make your book perma-free. What this expression means is that you set your book as free on other retailers, normally Apple, Kobo, and if you can, and there's a slight caveat to Nook as well. If you then go to Amazon and you click on, I've seen this cheaper elsewhere, and you click for them to price match it, they will then reduce your 99-cent book down to free, matching the price on the other platforms. This is making use of Amazon's promise to a price match. This is how you set a book as perma-free. It's a little bit of a hit and miss affair. It will eventually match down to free, but how long this will take makes it hard to make quick changes to the price. So while you can use a perma-free promotion for a short period of time, it's going to be quite unpredictable when Amazon will set it free or when they'll make it not free again. Why would you want to set your book as free permanently? Well, one of the major reasons is to get more readers for your books. Certainly if your perma-free book is the first book in the series, then the hope is that people will download it because it's free, like it, and then go on to buy your paid books later on in the series. You could also use it as a sort of fairly long-term promotional tool. You could run it for a couple of weeks as free. However, I've never seen much effectiveness from this. One of the problems with being perma-free is that you will in general get worse reviews. People who would have been put off by having to pay for it, people on the margin of liking your book, will buy it, and then they may well write a bad review when it was actually not the book that they thought it was going to be because they saw it was free and just bought it anyway. This is a risk of having a perma-free book. However, it is a useful tool, and by definition, you can't make a book permanently free if it's in the KDP Select program. So this is something to keep in mind. Some people make their first book perma-free and then put the other books into the KDP Select scheme and run promotions using the KDP Select scheme for the other books in their series. So it's entirely up to you. Perma-free is just another tool that's available to indie authors as a promotional device. That's about all for this week. I'm looking to line up some more interviews. I don't know if you enjoyed the interview shows. I particularly enjoyed my interview with Ryan Hanley. If you missed the interview with Ryan, that was the last episode 14. I'm not sure if I'll be able to arrange an interview for next week. I will stick with having the odd solo show here and there, but I really want to be spending more time on developing resources for the beginselfpublishing.com website. I'm going to start setting up guides for ebook formatting and using Scrivener and various other things to make the site a bit more useful than just having the show notes as it is at the moment. Well, that's all for this week. Talk to you guys next week.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed today's show, please stop by iTunes and rate and leave a review. This helps make the show more visible. For free resources, show notes, and other helpful content, join the community at beginselfpublishing.com.